everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Finca Life, where we show you what's happening on the Finca. And I'm starting here on the ramp because Chewy's found an egg. Don't know why that's interesting, but it tends to make us laugh because our volunteers struggle to find the eggs, and that's how we accidentally end up with the odd chicken or duck baby. But this little chunk here always manages to find eggs. We have no idea how he does it. I mean, literally every time we're recording behind the scenes or behind me somewhere, he has found an egg. So just thought I'd start there because, you know, he does it anyway. So I might as well tell you. So, right, Chewy, thanks for starting off the Finca Life. Let's go round and talk. I'm going to talk about some sheep today, cats, and some events. But let's go in this direction first because I'd like to talk about a sad thing first. I'm gonna start with a sad thing, and then we'll come on to a happy story at the end because, you know, it's nicer that way. So you may have, if you've seen on our social media about Julius, our poor little leukemia cat. We had him not long, I think only a month now, and he came to us. Unfortunately, leukemia is really, really common here on the island. I think I explained a bit about that before. This is our current leukemia cat enclosure. You see Karen there, and because unfortunately they cannot be free because it's contagious. But Julius was doing fine. I think hopefully we might have a little bit of footage of him finding there. If not, we've got a couple of pictures. And he was really, 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 really nervous cat, like extremely nervous. And as I did explain before in another video, and he actually bit through the nail of one of the volunteers, and as they were trying to sort him out. But he was calming down, and then all of a sudden, in one morning, one of the volunteers called in a panic, and he seemed totally paralyzed, and she didn't think he was even going to make it to the vets. And so she managed to pick him up, which is crazy because normally he will attack you. The whole body couldn't move except his head, and it was heart rate, and we really didn't think he was going to make it to the vets. We got to the vets. They confirmed that his whole body is paralyzed, but his brain, he was thinking, was absolutely fine, and they had no idea at all what could have possibly caused it. Absolutely no idea. So they did some blood tests and they did some tests. The next 24 hours later, after having him on a drip, and he then started to be able to eat by himself, so he could just move his head and eat, but his body's still totally paralyzed. They checked his heart. There was some weird readings, so they're waiting for the cardiologist to come. The cardiologist came the next day and couldn't really find anything that was causing it. So the next step is, by the time this video has come out, he will have had an ultrasound to see, which is actually happening tomorrow. In recording time tomorrow, not not your tomorrow. So we'll find out a little bit more about what's happening there because they just have no idea. It's not really a common sign of leukemia. He's tested negative for everything else. And it's so sad because he's only 6 months old and he really deserves a chance because he's just had a miserable life. And so we're fighting for him at the moment. Of course, it's a little bit expensive, so if you fancy sponsoring him, you can, and find out behind the scenes on our website, links for that. Or if not, just carry on watching this video and then the ads will pay us. So, you know, that will help. But I'm saying it like it's a sad story, but we have hope because at the moment, no one has any idea what is going on. It's in all these years for the vets and all the years for us, never seen anything like it. It's really, really crazy. So hopefully soon he'll be back in there, friends with Karen. It's looking a little bit bland in there at the moment because we had a little bit of an outbreak of fleas, so we had to unfortunately kill all the grass. We had cat grass in there, and now it's just started to grow back again. And yeah, so that's a sad story, but unfortunately it is what it is. There's not much we can do about it other than hope, and we're all fighting for the best for him. And we hope we have some happy news for you next time. So now I'm going to go to a little bit more of a happier story. So an animal that we don't really talk about very often, and we should, because they're cool, is sheep. We have sheep too. We've talked about that we're moving them over to there, mainly because of you, Mr. Sebastian, who I bottle fed. I'm not going to go in there because they attack me. And although that might be very entertaining on camera, I don't feel like I want to jump out on camera and make myself look stupid. So I'm going to stay here because of you and you, exactly. You are the reason we have to move because although you're looking all cute and pretending that you're nice, they're not. They're forever attacking our volunteers and they have to run out. But what I actually wanted to do was some happy stories about these two over here. Unfortunately, Mama has passed now, but Mama was incredibly old. We rescued these ones quite a few years ago now, and we were told that they were very old, not Freddie because he was the baby, and they didn't know the age. Honestly, they just didn't really know how to look after sheep. It was an amazing place, but they had no idea, and we didn't think they were going to survive. And they just sprung back to life. And each year, we're still amazed that we've still got them, because no one really knows. And they said that they were old. And it's another Benjamin Button story where they're just getting younger and younger and younger. And it's incredible. Freddie, I say Freddie is young, but yeah, that's a nice story, because it's so lovely to see them free. Although they have this amazing place at the moment, we're building their own place over there. I say, because of you two, who you're acting really cute, but they're not. And this hairy thing here, your hair grows so quickly. We had you sheared not long ago. We don't really know where he came from, because out here you normally have these type of sheep which they don't need shearing. They don't have a lot of wool and it comes out. But this big fluffy cloud, where did you come from? He actually came from one of the other islands. He was rescued as his mum had died, and he was trying to suckle from his mum. It's a tiny little baby, so we bottle fed. I was actually just found out I was pregnant when I was bottle feeding you. So that was an emotional thing, bottle feeding a sheep. I was pregnant, huh? And now you still attack me. Yeah, when I go in there, you just chase me out the way. Mr. Ungrateful. And you're just nasty all the time. That's why we have you, because you came from a lovely home. You actually had a really nice home, but they had a child and you kept attacking their child. So, yeah, don't pretend to be so cute, you two. Right, that was just a little happy story while I'm here. I love coming down here because it's always so, look how relaxed they all are. And you don't see that much on this island. Nella having a little snooze. Everyone just prowling around a bit. Yeah, it's not a common thing on this island. People because most people are not on this island watching this video, you might think this is quite sort of a small, unusual paddock with lots of horses inside. It is, but not for the island. For the island, this is something really big and really special. They're normally in things like this. This we built temporary because we had a really ill horse and we just needed to stay in there. But this is a very, very good example of a very common place where horses are kept. Like, in fact, that's quite a big one. I laugh because otherwise you laugh or you cry. That's a sort of big size paddock. But probably that's better than most of the places our horses have come from in the past. We've seen paddocks where they, like, imagine this, half the size, made out of bed frames, because they think this is like metal you get from the bottom, like of the mattress, inside the mattress, and they've got all the little bits like this, just rusty metal, and they make cages out of that. It's insane. So watching this is lovely, because they've got space to move and free and be horses. Cheery. Now, it's not actually happening right now, but it's something that we should talk about because it's super cool. Have you seen about our food truck collaborations? While we're here at the picnic area, ta-da! At the moment, it doesn't look very impressive. It's very quiet. But imagine on Saturdays, I will tell you what happens. So we have, imagine here, where my car is, this is where the food truck goes. And then the car park is just full of people. And we have over there, we bring out things from the charity shop, and we do like €1 cloves for people to rummage. We tried that last week and it was really fun. And it's basically, we've just started this collaboration, which has been going 5-6 weeks now, I can't remember. And just as a test and see, and it's going so well, because we have people asked to come here as, to visit the Finca to see the animals. So we thought, and then we had them on our open day and they would like a base. And because they're doing vegan food, we thought, it's a perfect collaboration. So it is, they come here and they sell their amazing food, which is delicious, especially the strawberry and coconut cake. Amazing, sugar-free, gluten-free, vegan, delicious. Little tip there, because that's a personal love of mine. So yeah, we thought we'd try that out, and it's working so well. This turns into like a kids area where they're playing, and then we do 3 tours a day with Mandy. She takes them around and shows them everyone. So everyone gets to eat vegan food while surrounded by rescue animals, and it's like a perfect little collaboration because they're doing their passion, but more importantly, it's bringing more people to know us. It's more people that can help the animals. People come on the tours for donations, and it's working really well. So if you come to visit Tenerife, come check it out and try it. Imagine on Saturday, the amazing Vital food truck here. That's their name, by the way, but it is Vital, vitally important to us, but they're called Vital food truck. Here, and behind them, you even get to see Elvis and Indio, so it's lovely. Actually, let's not go too close in case we disturb them. But you know, I was just saying before how Indio is finally getting a friend. Look, him and Elvis are finally learning to be horses. Oh, they might get disturbed as we get too near. This is Indio trying to learn. Oh, no, of course, as soon as you move the camera away, they start doing it properly. So in simple terms, I think I said it before, mutual grooming is really a natural thing for horses, but Indio, because he's never been with horses, it's hugely, hugely important. Shall I creep over there? No, we're gonna ruin it. But yeah, it's something that's so lovely to see because he doesn't know how to be a horse, and Elvis is teaching him how to be a horse. It's amazing. Really, really lovely. And let's see, we might have time to talk about one more thing else. What else would you like to see? On my way to ending this video, I might as well end. Oh, actually, look what's happening over here. They're having a really, really fun day. It's flea and worm treatment day for cats, which doesn't sound that hard, but it really is when you have 30 cats, and any cat owner knows how hard it is to get pills down cats. It is. So they're trying to make all these little portions and mix all the stuff in with every cat, and then because they're 30 cats was also free, so they have to find 30 cats all around the finca. How many cats have you managed so far?
10.
10? That's not bad.
So I have now the new medication here.
Oh, you went and got the other one? Sorry? You've got the next pill?
Yes,
okay,
and I have the other treatment also here. Here. So I was asking to your nanny.
Perfect. So 10, only 20 more to go.
Yeah, and
Good luck with it. Oh no.
Not very nice. She don't like me now.
That's what's it like working with cats. Hello. Right, I'm creeping past, and let's just end with the lovely Goku, shall we? Should we even come in and give you a cuddle? Let's come in and give you a cuddle. The dog that we still cannot believe is here, because everybody loves him. Every visitor, every volunteer, he's just so cuddly. Yeah, he's so cuddly. Don't take my microphone though. So cuddly and so lovely. And he's really one of the Finca favourites. And I just can't believe he hasn't gone anywhere. You just love people. But unfortunately, he doesn't love chickens, which is why he has to live in the cage here. So unfortunately, until he's got his forever home, he will still be in here. He goes out a few times a day because all the volunteers love him so much. They take him out walking. So he's much happier than he used to be, but still not perfect. See, look, and we're so lucky to have all these volunteers who spend all their time in with the dogs, at least. So, I mean, it's not great that they're stuck in here, but until Toby's making a run for it. So remember, if you're interested in any of these animals, the details are on our website. They're all up for adoption and looking for their forever home. And if you don't want to adopt them, at least you've made it for our video, and that helps us by the ads and sponsoring. No, I mean, you can sponsor them, but the ads pay us to help look after these. So thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, comment below, all that sort of stuff. It takes you seconds, but it's hugely important and helps us rescue more dogs like Goku. So thank you for watching, and I see you next week.